I'm Catherine Markham, editor for World Cement, and I'm here in Ulder with Haver Boecker. Do you think what poses the biggest challenge to Haver Boecker?
Yeah, the biggest challenge today for the future, I think these are the challenges which come with the globalization, and we have, through the globalization, of course, we have many more competitors in the world. Right. And that is, that is a problem. Let's say we have to face it and we have to control it. And we are happy that the number of competitors is one thing, the quality of the competitors is another one, and I think up to now we succeed in having the best quality, the most experience. I mean, we are a company which are mainly working on packing machines. We have an expertise for more than 80 years in doing packing machines, and I think we will defend the number one in quality worldwide, and I think there is a chance as well to show that off and show that and convince our customers that we are the front runner, that we have more advantages to sell to them than others. And the other challenge is, of course, that for the cement industry, if you look at the cement industry in 2012, we think that we will not have more projects in the world. The number of projects will remain more or less stable. There will not be a boom like we have had in China in the last few years, or in Asia again. But we all think that there will be a stability in projects. That means for us, our challenge is that we have to expand our scope of supply. We have to deal more with processes. We have to optimize the processes. So if we do not get the numbers, then we have to have bigger numbers, of course, and bigger projects. And that is what we are doing very actively in Asia, in Africa, in North and South America.
So I think you've already touched there on my next question, which was your plans to develop the company further.
Yeah, we see a certain development that we have. First of all, we have to base ourselves and found ourselves on our people. The human resources is mainly and very important to us. That is a main problem in the future. We are an aging generation here in Germany. We are our population, and we cannot compare with other countries like Peru, for example. This morning, the president told me that only 10% of the population in Peru is older than 50 years. Yeah. And that is quite different from Oelde or from Germany or from Europe. So they have better chances because they have so many young people. On the other side, we invest a lot in education, in human resources, and in training programs. And I think that will be the future, that we are the advanced people here in knowledge in Germany and Europe. We will do here and continue doing our high quality machines, but we will stabilize the number of employees in Europe. We have added to Haver Boecker in the last 5 years only 7 people in Germany. Right. However, we have added to the group 360 people outside Germany. Wow. So that shows very clearly where the direction goes to, that we will expand in the other countries, be close to the customer, work in Brazil, and recently 2 weeks ago we opened our office now in Australia. So we are represented on all countries and all continents, and we want to be close to the customer. We want to sell them advantages, automated processes, and that is only possible if we have a big hub at home for research and development, and that we are working hard on it.
First of all, we'll talk about Kamos, the new project. So,
oh yeah, Kamos. Kamos, that is a nice matter, our beloved matter. In principle, we introduced a new quotation system, but that's much more. We had already a quotation system, but this one is in a certain way an intelligent one that is based on rules, on relation between components. Also, we are able now to transfer a lot of experience and knowledge from our salespeople into this computer system, and that helps us a lot to improve the quality of our quotations, not only here in Oelde, but worldwide. You have heard from Dr. Festge that we are constantly growing as a group, and that a lot of new employees, company members, group members are joining Haver Boecker, and what we have to do is that we have to transfer a basic knowledge to everyone joining us. And the intention is that wherever a customer has contact with Haver Boecker, the reaction will be the same. Fast, reliable, and not contradicting. Also, what we have to do is that we have to provide identical answers and solutions to our customers. And that we are able to do with this Camos. We introduced it now. We worked heavily on that for 1.5 years. And starting April, we started with a ramp-up phase. We do not say, let's say, the go live. We are accelerating slowly but constantly, and the results are very promising. Also, not only training, it's one thing to improve a company, also the chance to introduce a system like that and to provide tools worldwide for everyone in a certain quality.
Looking at the cement industry, which regional markets are the most important to Haver Boecker?
Oh, that's difficult to say. For us, the world is our market. Also in cement, we are interested in all markets which are coming up, which are already existing. And what we do is we are not looking only in regional markets. We have also some markets which we call more specific markets, technology-based. Of course, the regional markets that will cover our, let's say, normal volume. For example, if you look at Southeast Asia, at this moment, Indonesia is booming. There is a lot of movement. Of course, we will do our business there and engage ourselves. On the other hand, we have another way to see potential markets where we define, for example, a market for clean bags. So this is a matter how to produce clean bags, how to provide, let's say, high quality packaging for value-added products. And one of these examples, for example, is this Haver Adams technology, which is well known. You see in the Lafarge group in UK, Lafarge introduced this technology, and that is different to see. The emerging markets at this time, they are more based on traditional technology, but sometimes a little bit sophisticated by automation, backplacing, loading, palletizing. And of course, we will handle these markets with our known technology, but on the other hand, we always will try to be one step ahead of the demands of the market with clean bags, with high-speed packing, and so on.
Is Haver Boecker impacted by the environmental regulations that have been coming into force for the cement industry?
Of course. Also there is also for us, no doubt, we are impacted. We are in the lucky position that we try to foresee the developments. If you think at the, let's say, energy savings, clean bags, weight accuracy, sustainability, we are convinced that we were one step ahead, that we had the finger on the pulse of the market. Sometimes we try to introduce things and technology to the market which were not known, where people didn't see the requirements, but then we were lucky that sometimes later new regulations came up, and so we were able to provide solutions to our customers right in the moment without having, let's say, long development times, delivery times, so that we are able to fulfill whatever is required immediately.
Would you say that energy efficiency is one of the most important things?
Yes, of course it is. Sometimes people, they say, oh, these small packing machines, if they are energy efficient or not, this doesn't interest me. I'm more or less interested, let's say, in my mill, in my kiln. There I have really the energy consumption. But if you see also packing plants, it's not only a packing machine. Of course, we try to optimize the packing machines, but what we have to do is we have to look at the entire system. And if you see a packing plant then, with a packing machine as a, let's say, main component, it also consumes energy. And wherever we do our project engineering, we look at this energy efficiency, and also we force our sub-suppliers to respect this. This
A
requirement.
few years ago, at the last Haver Boecker Technology Day, you released the latest generation Haver Rotopacker. How successful has this been?
Yeah, what you mean, that is a Roto Classic. We introduced it in end 2008, and we were lucky that we were able to prove that even this packing technology, which is known since 50 years, since 1960, could be improved. Also we did Roto Packers for 50 years, and even here in-house, people, they were a little bit skeptic, saying, to improve our beloved Haver Roto Packer, that's not possible. But then we did a leap in this. We developed the Classic. It's more maintenance friendly, it's modular with a lot of advantages for the customer, and that was the right decision, and we are selling this packer with good results, successfully, and in the market it is recognized as a good packer, and again Haver Boecker could do, let's say, a step ahead. And what is interesting is that this also helps us to change technology here inside Haver Boecker. The Classic itself became the basis for a platform strategy, which then we will apply also on inline packers, Integra packers, also different packers, not for cement, also for other industries. And you imagine a company celebrating 125 years of age, sometimes some thoughts, the way to approach the solution of problems, it is a little bit, it's not very easy to change things. And the Classic was also a tool to break up some structures which were really too strong. And that is part of our constant moving towards something better.
And do you have any other R&D projects in the pipeline?
Yes, we do. Also, there are so many, and sometimes, and today also too early to tell about all the details, but you have to see we created even a new home for our research and development department in our works number 6. 1.5 years ago, we acquired here some buildings and some space to allow us to grow also here in Oelde. And there is one part of this new facility reserved for these creative colleagues, and they are constantly trying to develop new, not only new machines, new, let's say, processes. We are looking at processes and systems, and what we are doing is we try to find solutions for the interaction between the product to be packed, the packing means, bag probably, and the machinery. Also our task at Haver Boecker is to bring the product which the customers are producing and the packaging means together in a nice way with a certain speed, accuracy, cleanliness, and that these people are involved to every day. And what we have to do is we have to keep them clear from daily business. They have to be, of course, we have to control them. Also, research and development people, you have to know what they are doing, but you have to give them the freedom to create new ideas, and to create ideas where people normally said it's not possible, and that they are doing constantly. And we hope that in the next years we will have some new results which will astonish the market and give us some more success.